The different security levels in prison. The highest security level is Supermax, ADX. In this country, there's a place called Florence ADX. It is the most secure prison in the country. It used to be Alcatraz. Way back in the 60s, Alcatraz was the most secure prison in America. After some guys escaped from Alcatraz in 63 or 62, they closed Alcatraz. And they moved everybody. Supermax ADX was called Marion, Illinois. Marion, Illinois was a max that they used as a Supermax. It wasn't designed to be a Supermax. Supermax means that you can control the movement of people, housing, everything. But if you take a regular prison and just say, we're going to make it a Supermax, it's not designed for that. So you got to move people through the hallways, put people in cells, rec time, child time. It's not designed to be a Supermax. It might be designed to be a max. Most prisons are designed where inmates walk freely. A regular prison, regardless of level, max, medium, or minimum, is designed where inmates move about on their own. So the hallways, the passageways, the stairwells, the housing blocks are all designed where inmates move on their own. They don't move in handcuffs and escorts. So what happens when you take a prison that's designed to be a max, you make it a Supermax. Now the tier where you walked out, there's cells 1 through 5, 1 through 15. If you're in cell 15, they have to walk you down the tier. These bars, somebody can reach out and stab you. You know why? That's how it's designed. Not that they can stab you. They weren't designed to not be able to stab you. In general population, people walk up, they open all 15 at the same time. But if you go to a Supermax ad seg, each cell is individual. They have steel doors. You can't reach out and touch nobody. There's no bars in ad seg. It's all solid steel doors. So a max being converted to a Supermax is not safe. So they converted Marion into a Supermax. Wasn't designed to be a Supermax. So the inmates took full advantage of it because they knew how to shoot the gaps. Staff got murdered, inmates got murdered all the time. So they eventually built Florence ADX, which is the most secure prison in the country. I mean, your shower rolls up. You got your cell door. The shower, they roll it to your door. It attaches. So when your door opens, you step right into the shower. They have a rec duct that'll roll up to your door and attach to the front of your door, open up your rec yard right there. There's no interaction. And Supermax ADX, you get a letter in the mail, they scan it, and there's a TV monitor in your cell. Your letter comes up on the screen. This place was designed for a Supermax situation. So you got the Shoe Bomber, you got El Chapo, you got all those guys in Florence ADX because it's designed to be the most secure prison in the country. That's the most secure Florence ADX. Now in California, they got a place called Pelican Bay. It's a Supermax ADX or Supermax lockdown, ad seg. It's not the most secure because it was really built to be a big giant segregation unit. But so you still have to move people physically, and it's not really 100%. They didn't think of the design because people have to walk by each other to a certain extent. But Florence ADX is Supermax. Then you get maximum security. Max security levels are based on who's in it, not the building. It's who's in the building. Are you doing a long time? Violent history, assaults, murders. So if you're a tax attorney who stole some money from your clients, and I'm a bank robber who shot 3 people and a guard in the process, we shouldn't be in the same prison. Because when you go to court, they're going to say, well, what is his charge? Oh, he's an embezzler. They're going to do your point scores. Your point score might be a 6. So they're going to say you're on level 1. They do my point score, I'm going to have like 80 points. I'm going to a Supermax. And I'm going to be in a prison with people like me. So if you have extremely violent charges, you got a lot of gun charges, a lot of institutional assaults, they try to put you in one place. And that'll be a maximum security prison. So the levels are really predicated on who's in the building versus the building itself. So in the state, most states have a max. Feds have maxes. And they just throw you in there and it's like battle of the fittest. Saying, let the door be the bell, gladiator school, go for it. So in the feds, maximum security, you have people from all over the country. California, Kansas, Texas, Florida. Because you get arrested, it's a federal crime. They're going to put you in this federal maximum security prison. So there's people from all over the country. If you're in a state, say you're in Florida, and you commit a murder in Miami, I commit a murder in Tallahassee, we might end up in the same prison. The difference will be There'll be more guys from Miami here than from Tallahassee. So our gang will be bigger than your gang. You're saying they don't call them gangs in the feds or in this, they call them the cars. It's just a term. So it used to be gang, neighborhood, now it's a car. So it's like the Miami car. So we're all in the Miami car. Then there's a Daytona car. Then there's the Orlando car. Then there's a Tallahassee car, which would be the smallest. It'd be a bug. Still. So it's same thing the feds. Texas, Chicago. I'm saying, and not even Chicago, say Illinois. And don't say Detroit, you say Michigan. And then maximum security is just a bunch of guys with a lot of time and violent institutional histories or violent cases. Then you get down to medium, you'll get guys who might sold drugs but didn't shoot anybody. You know what I'm saying? They might have committed did stuff without a lot of violence. You might have did some stuff, but it wasn't a lot of violence attached. You go to medium. Then minimum, the accountants, embezzlers, stockbrokers, all those guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, ideally, I might start off in max. I come in, I got 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I was a violent drug dealer. I was a stick-up kid, and I shot a couple people. They're going to send me to the max because of my institutional history of being a violent person. If I stay there like 4 years, no trouble, no write-ups, no assaults, they'll put me on a list to go to medium security. I get the medium security, I might have to be there for like 6 or 7 years. I can qualify to go down to minimum security. And then once you get the minimum security, then it's like pre-release status and you go home. But then there's just some cases. It's all about your point system. You can lower your points because how much time have you done? So when I first come in, I got 20 years. So how much time have I got? 20 years. How much time has completed? 0. I've completed 0% of my time. Strike against me. I got violent charges. Strikes against me. I got guns in my case. Strikes against me. I'm a gang member. Strikes against. All these puts my numbers up. So let's say I quit the gang. I got 10%. I got 50% of my time in. So now I got 50% of my time in versus 0. I'm saying I've done programs and it lowers my number, which lets me go down in security. And then there's some things, no matter what you do, like you had a murder case, you never step foot at level 1 because the actual charge won't let you get low enough to go to level 1. So, but the thing is, at a max, the best part about being in a max is there's no place left to send you. So the staff understand this is the end of the road. So you can't threaten me with sending me to the max because I'm here. So it's like you have to learn how to manage me differently. But if I'm in the medium, you better shut up before I send you to the max. You give me a hard time, I send you to... Nobody wants to go backwards. But if I'm at the max, it's like kiss my ass, buddy. You can't tell me nothing. So it makes you govern differently as a staff. And God forbid you get the minimum. You better not piss nobody off, look at nobody different. I'll send you out of here. And that's what happens. The lower security you go, the more assertive the staff can be. You can't, when I was at the max, you can't say, where you going to send me? I'm in maximum security prison in the worst block you got. Where are you sending me? This is the end of the road. You know that, right? So you kind of kiss my ass.